everybody. How are you doing? I'm Lady Raven Miller. So, last week I was busy and out sick, and I missed you all, like a lot. So, I've been receiving a lot of questions lately on how to open your third eye or how to meditate. People come to me and say, I just can't meditate. My brain just keeps going. So, I figured I would share with you guys some tricks that I give some of my clients. The flame of a candle when learning how to meditate is one of the best ways and easiest ways to learn to meditate. Sit yourself down with some quiet music, uh, just something soothing, something that you would normally maybe put on to go to sleep with. This helps slow your brain down a bit. And then light a candle and focus on that candle. Do nothing but focus. If your brain wanders, that's okay. Come back and refocus on the candle. When you do this over and over again, you will suddenly be able to meditate, calm your brain, slow things down, release the stress without using the candle. The other things that, can really help as far as, learning to meditate or opening your third eye, like people talk about a lot. Some people just say, I can't see through my third eye. Well, that's okay. It's something you can actually learn to do and learn to slowly open up. One of the ways that I helped my son, who's my youngest son, I should say, learn to open up his because he's just like, I can't feel it. I don't know where it is. I would draw a little eye right here where your third eye is. And having that with like an eyeliner so it washes off nice and easy, but being able to feel that helped him concentrate on that area. And eventually he was able to slowly see the messages that were coming through to him in a more clear manner. So that's one easy way to be able to focus and, learn where to look through. You just close your eyes and you concentrate on that spot. And eventually it will open and you will start receiving your messages. So with that being said, those are just some very simple, easy ways to learn to meditate or open your third eye, as people like to say. Now, does everybody have the gifts? No. But we can help strengthen our intuition. That little voice in the back of your head that says, don't go down this road. Wait and go one street up and then go over. Those intellectual intuition, that gut feeling, those are what we want to strengthen. And by opening our third eye, we can do that. So, like I said, just eyeliner, because it comes off real easy. It's just one of the biggest ways to do it. Not only that, and if it's a child that's needing help to develop their gifts, it's kind of a fun way to get them to enjoy it and not be afraid of their gifts by drawing that eye. My son, when I did that first time, he would close his eyes and he'd go, I'm a Cyclops. So, they have fun with it too. It makes it non-scary for the younger ones trying to learn their gifts. So let's go ahead and do some readings now. And I have Gina.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay.
What can I help you with, dear?
I'm just trying to hope someone comes through and gives me an outlook on life.
Okay, is there a particular area in your life that you would like us to focus on, or?
Everything in general, really. No, not anything in particular.
Okay.
Are you there?
I am. I'm connecting. I'm sorry, dear. So the first message I'm getting is that you've been a little stressed out about money. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are you currently not working?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I have somebody next to me that is speaking to me, and they're telling me that they're your guide. Okay.
My dad?
So it's not a family member that came through. It's your guide that decided to come through. Um, and that happens a lot when we're under a lot of stress and they're trying to give us guidance, but we're not always seeing the little subtle clues that our guides give us. Another term for guides is our, our guardian angels. So what they're telling me is, number one, take a deep breath, honey, because it's not going to remain all bad. Okay.
Okay.
The other thing that they are trying to get across is that you need to slow down. I'm getting that you're always trying to do everything for everybody else around you and help everybody. Even when you don't have anything to spare, you're always willing to give. And they're telling me that you need to start keeping some for yourself. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm also going to pull cards because I think we need some cards. We definitely need some cards.
I need some kind of guidance and motivation.
Okay, well, your guides have definitely been trying to get your attention when you're sitting and you're thinking about things. You will get an instant answer, but you second guess that answer. Which, I'll be honest, most of us do. Because we're like, well, I don't know. And then we start doing the what ifs, right? The what ifs is what kind of holds us back. Okay. You need to go with that instinct. When you will feel it in your stomach and, basically your whole body that you're going on the right track. Okay. So you need to listen to them. They're there and they're screaming this direction, over here, do this. And it just seems like you second guess, and those what ifs really get to you. So with our guidance, my dear, we need to, as the card says, we need to believe in our higher power. We need to have clear thought. We need to not second guess the messages that are coming to us. Okay.
Okay.
The other thing that comes through in the cards is a messenger or a helping hand. So I feel that this is a two-step card, okay? You have your messages from your guides, but we're second guessing them. But I also feel that someone's going to come into your life in the very near future. I'd say in the next month or two, is going to kind of give you a hand. And they're going to give you a hand in a few different areas. They're going to help you with the emotions. They're going to help you financially. And I believe that's going to be in the form of, kind of, I don't want to say like a career, but I feel like it's a job offering to help kind of get you financially back on your feet and stabilized. So, just give that a month or two. But when that person comes, don't second guess it. Don't do the what ifs. This is your hand to say, hey, this is me helping you to get back to where you should be. Okay, your guides are putting that person there for you.
Okay.
Is there somebody in your life, I want to say, I'm feeling a very male So I don't know if it's a male or a female that's very masculine in their, not presence, but kind of their energy. They're very outspoken, very authoritative, but they seem to be manipulating you in a lot of sense.
Well, I had a bad breakup that was
Okay,
very
was this person
manipulating.
very manipulative?
Yes.
Because this person has delayed a lot of things for you. But just because it's delayed doesn't mean that things aren't going to happen. Okay, we have free will. So, you want it, you can go out and grab it. Okay?
Okay.
So, like I said, we have that person coming in to kind of help with the financial, and I believe it's going to be in the form of a job offer. But I also see a gentleman coming into your life that is going to start out, as a friendship, but I feel like it's going to build into something more. Okay? And I feel that this person is not the normal type of person you'd be attracted to. I feel that it's, they're a little more kind. They're a little more soft-spoken. So it's going to be a different pace for you, but it's going to be in a good way. Okay?
Yes.
So don't be discouraged when this person comes in, okay? Because they're going to be, like I said, starting off as a friendship, but they're going to be the ones that kind of let you know that they're interested. And I don't want you to shove them aside because they're a little more soft-spoken. I feel that they have what you need in your life, okay? As far as emotions, stability, and, they have a roughness about them, but they don't show it. What's the lack of a better term? They don't show it outside of the bedroom. So, out in public, he's very, soft-spoken, very kind, almost like shy. But when you guys are alone together, he's more playful, a little more outspoken, but not in that bad way. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to, in the next month or two, you're going to see things really start turning around for you, okay? Financially, in the romance department. So I wouldn't worry too much right now. Try not to stress. Things are going to start really falling into place, okay?
Okay. Do you see my relationship with my daughters getting any better?
I was getting to family here. So with family, that's what I like to call a pebble road, okay? It's going to be bumpy for a while. All right. Do I think it will get better? I think eventually it will. I strongly feel that, but it is going to take some time for that to happen. I feel there was a lot of tension and a lot of hurt between the two of you, and it just needs time to kind of wear down and just process through. But I do feel that you will reconnect with them, and things will develop in a better relationship. It's just going to take time.
Okay.
Did you have any other questions, darling?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
I was just waiting to see if you had anything else for me.
Well, we need to work on you. Okay? We need to work on you feeling more positive about yourself. Because you're really down on yourself lately. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I'm in a funk. Yeah. No motivation, no nothing.
Well, first step to motivation, dear, is we need to pick ourselves up, right? We need to pick ourselves up in the morning. I want you to step in the mirror, and I want you to look at yourself, and I want you to tell yourself 3 things every morning, 3 things that you love about yourself. Whether it's eye color, whether it's your laugh, your smile, your eyes, it could be anything, but 3 things that you love about yourself. Okay? And then I want you to go get your morning cup of coffee or whatever you drink in the morning. And while you're drinking that, okay, I want you to think about, with every sip, positive things that could happen throughout the day for you. Okay? Every morning I pick up my coffee cup and I'm like, today I am going to finish that project that I started 3 weeks ago. Right? And with every sip, just think of something positive, something that you are going to accomplish, and start small. Okay? If we start small, we can move to bigger things, because when we get in that funk, things just slowly start to fall down. And then we're looking around and we're going, what is going on? And then it gets overwhelming. So start small. I'm going to do the dishes today. I'm going to do laundry. Start small, get bigger. And before you know it, you're out of that funk.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I hope I helped you some, dear, today.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, darling. You have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for calling.
You also. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Sometimes we just get in these funks, and we just need to take the little steps, the little ladders to get ourselves out of them. Everybody goes through these times, and no one should be ashamed or afraid because they're in a funk. Kids all the way through, adults. We all go through it. There's just those moments where we just need to help climb that ladder back out. And if we start out small, we can feel like we're accomplishing something. And then we start thinking positive. And the more positive we think, the more positive we bring into our lives. Next, I have Paige from Mississippi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. And what can I help you with, dear?
Last year I lost my son's father, my best friend. I've just kind of felt empty since then. Just trying to see if I could hear from him or even my father. I don't know if either one of them are around much lately. I kind of sense my grandmother around me quite a bit, or what I believe is my grandmother, but I'm not sure. And I'm having a situation being a widowed mom, 2 special needs boys. I just don't know if I'm going to be moving soon. And like to see if you could have any insight on any of that.
Well, honey, first of all, I'm a mom of 3 special needs children, so kudos to you. You got it. I know how rough that can be at times. So, as far as people coming through, dear, when you're alone, do you smell roses?
I do.
Yes. And I want to say you smelled almost like cookies baking every now and then.
I do.
Okay. So you are correct when it is your grandmother that comes around more, and she comes around more just to kind of give you that that comfort, that support that you need. Because sometimes you get real lonely, and I feel like you get down on yourself a lot. And she's right there. She's like, I am here. I got your back. I want to say that she communicates a lot with your child.
Okay. Do you know if it's my older or my younger? My youngest is nonverbal, so
that's what I'm
it's hard to tell with him.
Because what I got is a picture of the mouth closed, and that usually tells me that they're not able to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Is your child autistic?
Yes. Mm-hmm. He is.
Because what I get is that even though your child can't speak, a very vivid imagination, though.
Oh, yes. I can see that. I can clearly see that in him.
Okay. Because she talks with him a lot, and they communicate in their own little way. I want to say that do you notice him tracing his eyes around and looking all over the place?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, he does that quite often. Sometimes I wonder if somebody's playing with him. I hear him just randomly, and it's not like when somebody's around him. Like, he'll just be watching cartoons, and then all of a sudden it seems like somebody's just in there just tickling the life out of him because he's giggling so hard.
Right. They're playing together. And she communicates with him in images that she sends to him, and he can see through his third eye. And that's how they end up playing and communicating. So you'll find a lot of times that, he'll giggle, or he'll kind of not quick pace, like a lot of children do when they're autistic, how their eyes just go back and forth real quick, like they're just
right.
Overloaded. But he'll actually if you watch his eyes, it's almost like he's watching somebody.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I see sometimes. It's like he's looking at somebody, and I always ask him, who are you playing with? And I know he doesn't quite understand what I'm saying, and obviously he won't communicate with me, but I do feel like he's looking at something, not just like the eye movement.
Yeah. Nope, that's your grandmother, and she loves playing with him. Now that's your youngest, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Because your oldest one, she doesn't communicate with him as much. He's not. Is it a he?
Yeah, both boys.
Okay. She's come in and she's comforted him. She's been around when he's been upset, but he's not as open with the third eye as your youngest is. So she can't really interact in the way of playing and whatnot. But I do feel that her presence helps calm when he's upset. The energy around, where
right.
Bedroom. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, no, I do. Definitely I
do. Okay, good. It's starting to get a little jumbled in there. But yeah, she does come around quite often. Now, your child's father, was that your husband or soon-to-be husband?
We were together for 13 years, but we were never legally married because of our older son's genetic condition that he has on top of his autism. Just the financial hardship, being that it is a rare condition, his medication was crazy expensive, and we would have lost Medicaid and things like that. So we were never legally married, but we did have a ceremony and say our vows.
It was your husband. In all intents and purposes, that was your husband.
Right.
I understand that one completely. He comes in and out, but he's not around all the time. He's more of I got things to do. Not that you're.
No, I definitely. Yeah.
They have their own life on the other side. So he's I come in and I make sure they're okay. They're fine. They're doing fine. And apparently your grandma's always telling him, I got this. Go away. I got this.
Right.
So I'm sure you understand. She was kind of the matriarch of the family.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps you. Did you have any other
questions? Definitely does. Just the only other question that I don't know is I'm in limbo of whether I'm going to end up moving by the end of the year or not. And I just don't know if you see that for me.
Are you thinking about moving out of state or where you're currently at?
I've actually thought about it, but I don't know if that's the move I should make.
Okay, what your grandmother is telling me is get your gear and get out of there. So yes, moving would be the best thing for you.
Kind of where I've been leaning. I hate to uproot my.
Well, honey, the best thing to do is uproot them because I feel the healthcare and everything else is going to be better. The situation for you is going to be better. And I hope I helped you some. Please join me on the 29th of October on my Facebook page for our Halloween bash. We're going to be doing some free readings over there for Halloween. I really would love for you to all join me. And don't forget, you can book me for a private reading at ladyravenmiller.com. And now I'm going to give you some energy now that it is the end of my show. May positive energy enter your life, healing. I'd like to thank all of my callers today. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you all have a blessed week, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.